Hello, I'm Kimo Hussey, and I want to I want to at least start a discussion this morning with you. And this discussion has to do with whatever past experiences you may have had with music that apply to ukulele. Earlier this morning, I was having a wonderful discussion with Alan Sturgis, who I think lives in England. But anyway, he was saying that a lot of his lifetime he played guitar, and so now he loves the idea of playing ukulele, especially a baritone ukulele. And we're talking about how he takes advantage or puts on the side his experience in guitar with regard to ukulele, so that experience, so both experiences kind of help each other rather than clash. And you know what? I gotta tell you, I don't have all the answers. But it was such a wonderful, wonderful question that I thought that what we do is at least start a discussion on it. I think the first thing to do is to recognize that whether we're playing guitar or ukulele, the goal is to get through a song. And the song itself requires a certain left-hand technique on the ukulele or guitar, whatever, and a certain right-hand technique that is specific to that instrument. So the first thing I would do is to recognize the fact that whatever song we're playing, the number one goal in our mind is to use whatever technique is necessary on the ukulele in order to make that song sound wonderful, make that song sound the way we want to. Because sometimes if we focus on technique too much, what happens is we don't get to the point where we're able to apply wonderful technique to the songs that we're doing. So the number one thing is keep always the goal in mind, which is the song. No matter what instrument we're playing that song on, we ought to know what techniques apply specific to that instrument. Sometimes we don't have a problem getting different cars and driving in different cars, and we have certain things about some cars that we like and things about other cars that we don't like. But when we get in the car to go somewhere, the number one goal is to get from point A to point B. And so in my mind, the number one goal with regard to playing ukulele is to figure out how to get from the beginning of the song to the end of the song, applying only ukulele technique. Whatever techniques we may bring from guitar or piano or any other instrument that we have played, will in and of itself come to bear, I think, as we continue to learn strictly ukulele technique. So, Alan, it was a wonderful, wonderful question that I really appreciate. And again, this is just the start of a discussion. I would love to hear your ideas with regard to experiences that you may have had with other instruments, and how they may have either helped you or maybe hindered you. Thanks so much.